pew, pew.
Apparently, we're making finger guns tonight.
I usually do. I do finger guns every once in a while.
Welcome to Monday night.
Monday night mayhem. The live supposed to be about cruising, but it ends up being about so much more.
So much more. It's so good. It's rich. It's full of valuable information.
It's full flavored. Full flavored, like a Mexican Coke.
So Josh has been downstairs working on luggage.
Hey, so if you have luggage and your wheel breaks, new ones from Amazon, but I'm gonna tell you what, getting that little axle off is quite a pain.
Yes.
Of the old wheels.
Yeah, the little metal piece.
But the good thing about the replacement one is it has 2 Allen wrench heads on the screws. So boom, 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 you replace it.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yep. So Philip scoot case. Suitcase fixed. When we leave here, I'll go downstairs and fix mine.
So if you have luggage, you should be traveling, but if your wheel breaks, you can just replace it.
You can still travel because I've been traveling with mine without a set of wheels on.
Your wheel has been broken for a while.
Yep. So guess what? Yeah, it's gonna get fixed tonight.
So let me say hi to everybody. See Mr. Tie-Dye Dave. They popped by early. She's got to work early all week, so they're not actually here, but she wanted to stop in and say hello.
Hey, Miss, we'll see you in like 26.
How many days? Why didn't I check a while ago? What is
Saturday was 28, so 26 days.
I'm super excited.
I'm thinking 26 days.
25 days.
Yeah, so
16 hours.
26 days. I got it.
Let's see. Laura from Huddle Adventures is here. They are here, but working on yard stuff. They're going to have like the most bomb.com yard ever. I told her I need to come see it.
I finally finished our privacy fence Saturday. It's only took me and the neighbor quite.
Yeah. Chris is in the house, so that means Tiffany and Sarah's probably here somewhere. So what's up, Sheila?
Buenos Nachos, our Oklahoma family.
Gerald Abear's here. Kim Simpson's here, and several others are here that haven't said a word. Let us know you're here.
Hello to all our fellow FRGC 2.0s.
Chris had to fix our luggage wheels after the Spirit. It wasn't a fun process.
I'm coming to find out it's not, but once I got it down, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But I told Philip a set of 8 wheels was how much?
Like $20.
$20 is better than $100-something piece of luggage.
Well, and here's the crazy thing is yours is more broken than his. So maybe yours will actually be easier.
I'm not tone deaf, but okay.
Yes, you are. That tone deaf has nothing to do with the sound of my voice.
Your voice modulation is broken.
Dr. Cherie is in the house. What is up? What is up?
Hey,
there's
Dr.
Jeremy
Cherie.
Morrell says, "Yep, I'm watching." Jen here. Welcome everybody. So
yeah, what's up? I'm throwing hearts, balloons. I'm throwing all kinds of signs. I don't forget what the firework one was, but anyway.
I don't know why our video keeps freezing up. I'm watching it live on Josh's phone and on my laptop. So if we're having connectivity issues on your end,
it's because it's so hot here. It's cooking the Wi-Fi.
We'll blame
cables.
it on the heat. It is crazy hot. Aunt Linda, howdy.
Howdy, Aunt Linda and Uncle Lupe.
I'm super excited for our cruise.
I know,
by the way.
San Antonio people, y'all dealing with some heat down there too.
Yeah.
But Phil today, 108 with some wonderful humidity, made it just so nice, real nice. It was so nice.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm actually kind of excited for tonight's snack of the night.
I don't know. We can see what it is. Y'all ready? Snack of the night. Boom! Brought to you by another Nutella. Be ready. So y'all all have to be ready.
The cookies were so good. They were frozen again. What in the world is going on? Anyways, sorry. The cookies were so good. I'm watching myself and it's throwing me
I'm watching myself on my
frozen.
phone and it's like, am I frozen? Am I moving? No.
I don't know. Anyways.
Oh, so if we're not, hey, when the lag stops, it's what we're trying out tonight.
Chris says that these are good. Anyways, I loved the Nutella cookies so much that I was like, can we try those? Because I bet they're good. Jeremy. Yes. Accurate.
With a lot
accurate description.
When you have a lot of asphalt, you know what?
That's all I get.
Well, it's only this much.
So you get that much and I get this much?
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I have a more complex palate than you, so it takes me more to really bring in the flavors.
Way more Nutella than the cookies. I like the cookies better.
This is like trying to steal the nutty one that comes in the sheet with the little humps that look like ravioli. They're trying to steal that idea.
That is so good. I love Nutella.
I give it to the cookie, but I will say this is still a solid 7.
The cookies are 10. That's a 9.
Solid 7.
Good. I'll take this.
I'm the one that bought them. Guess what? I drive by $4 Generals on the way to work, so I could stop and pick up some
Go
more.
get your own box. Anthony on the move.
I did. I paid for that.
Those are mine now. Eddie Lugo, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey.
So these are delicious.
Back to Jeremy's comment. Yes, when you have a lot of asphalt involved, it gets really hot and concrete. So like right now, the people at Universal and Disney have like entered one of the portals to the nether region that I hope to never visit in my life. But
All
anyway,
right.
yeah.
So Mr. Gerald said in South Louisiana, the temp is 94 and the feels like is 110 and the pool temp is 93.
Wow.
Our temperature is 92. Our feels like is 105. We don't have a pool. So we don't have a pool temp.
If we did, it would be hot.
Yes, very hot.
But Mr. Gerald, I think we're going to get a little rain off the hurricane. I hate that the hurricane's going through the Southern Caribbean right now.
Yes.
Supposed to ramp
Prayers
up.
for all
So
of those people.
a lot of prayers for them. It's going to hit a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's going to come close to Costa Maya region where we're heading in 4 weeks. But Godspeed, I think he'll take care of it. But we are supposed to get some rain off of it Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
Yeah, it would be. It's much needed.
I get off this live. I got to wait for the sun to go down. Then I'm going to go out and water my grass because I'm afraid if I mowed it, it would probably catch on fire.
It's possible. So anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, no. What was I going to say? Do y'all remember? I don't remember. Well, let's talk about tonight's topic.
Sure. This is the quickest we've ever gotten to a topic.
Well, the chats, they're like not talking, so.
Eddie Lugo showed up, so everybody got quiet.
Hold on, Eddie Lugo, speaking of not talking. He said, I grew up in Miami and didn't mind the heat. As long as humidity was low, it was pleasant. Now that I'm older, this heat can kill me, no pun intended. It's horrible.
Well, see, down, like, when you get close to the Gulf Coast, you get a little bit of a breeze to help, but it's still hot. I don't care what people say. Well, the breeze is blowing.
Laura,
it's still hot.
Didn't nobody ask you?
Laura, you take your 70 and...
Eddie says, I'm the ruler.
We won't see 70 here till
Allie,
September.
Where are you? Our real feel is 65 and it's sunny.
Hey, welcome back, Allie. By the way, I'm glad last Monday night didn't scare you off.
Emily is here in Facebook world. And yes, it is.
Emily, stop using that foul. I'm calling Dr. Bass as soon as we get off this phone call via YouTube. I'm writing that note down. Call Dr. Bass as soon as we're off here.
But yes, you're right. Oh, Allie is in the upper peninsula of Michigan, shores of Lake Superior.
Am I right, Laura? Which, on this side of the hand or this side of the hand? Like this side of the hand?
We know it's got to do with the hand.
Somewhere? Real good friend of mine lives in Flint, Michigan.
Emily said you can't call because she started out.
I'm telling your mama, you're using bad symbols.
Bad stars.
Bad stars for Emily.
Emily.
So like this somewhere. Am I right?
Get some.
I know where you're at, Laura. I'm talking about where she's talking about.
Eddie, she's not in Alaska because she told us where she is. Above the hand, above the bridge.
Oh, okay. So, like, I tell people, like, Louisiana's the boot. So, like, we live in the very top of the boot.
In the middle.
And Mr. Gerald lives somewhere down here in the bottom of the boot.
Yeah.
He lives where the arch is in the boot.
Yeah, we live in the middle of the top.
Yeah, almost the dead center.
Mm-hmm.
Dead center of the dead top.
What? Have you had these?
Emily probably.
Have you had the cookies?
Emily.
Eddie says so basically in Canada. are.
Pretty much in Canada.
Yeah. Oh,
But anyway.
Man, those chips are so good, y'all. Laura.
Oh, Michigan is connected by a bridge, the Mighty Mac. Oh, ain't that interesting?
Learn something new every day.
But I do. I got a good buddy lives in Flint, Michigan. Matter of fact, he was texting me Friday.
We got to teach them the Upper Peninsula hand. Yeah, you got to teach us that. You'll see us in 25 days. We see them in 25 days.
24 days.
24 days.
We're going early, but we're stopping at in-laws in Iowa.
Yes, fried ribs.
It's not Iowa. It's Iowa because in Louisiana we can't pronounce nothing right.
No. Allie says yes, pretty much Canada.
There you go.
Allie, I will make sure that Laura teaches us when we see her in Galveston.
Was Allie here for your chips? I don't think she was here. Allie, do you know about Amanda's chips that got sent to her via Canada?
She is 6 hours north of Flint.
Awesome. Amanda got some chips sent to her by your fellow Michigananders. They're called.
Let me show you.
I'm sorry. I'll talk about absolutely nothing.
Talk about it.
So anyway, hey, we're stopping at in-laws in Iowa. We're gonna get some cracklings, fried ribs. Philip's gonna get some boudin, probably a meat pie. Amanda and Mallory's gonna get fried ribs, and I'll eat cracklings and feel my heart slow down. And we'll be on our way.
Chicken cracklings. All right, Allie, have you ever seen these? They're only in Canada.
She's basically in Canada.
And they're my favorite.
But if you order them off Amazon, it will take 2 to 4 months to get to you.
LOL, correct. Iowa, not Iowa, Iowa.
See?
And delicious.
That's my cousin from the other over there.
Yes.
Hey,
that place is so good.
Anthony, you been to Captain Avery's yet? Off 165? You know,
chicken cracklings.
Behind the Domino's? You know, the road that runs parallel to 165 that you turn at the bayou. Anyway, Captain Avery's right there. They sell chicken cracklings and pork cracklings.
Never. You got to go.
And a lot of po' boy bread and stuff from down south.
Emily said I had a good meat pie the other day, and you wouldn't guess where. The Willow Chute gas station. Actually, that doesn't surprise me.
Was you on your way to Lynn's Chicken? Or you drove by Lynn's Chicken to get there?
Oh my gosh, Allie, get them locally. She's so close to Canada. They're so good. I'm like pacing myself.
Like I said, this has nothing to do with cruising.
They're so good.
Anthony, go check it out, bro.
Michael, hello from Marion, Illinois.
Hey, Michael Reed.
Long time no see there, buddy.
He's in the other Marion.
Yeah.
We have property in Eaton, Marion, at a hamburger joint, but we don't. I've never been to Marion, Illinois. Matter of fact,
says Lynn's Chicken has too many cats walking around for me. At least you know it's not cat.
Mallory was talking about Lynn's Chicken the other day. Hey, so back to our topics.
Yeah.
Hijack.
Hey, that's what we like.
But anyway, Anthony, go try it out, bro. Mr. Randall.
Those chicken cracklings are.
Mr. Randall Garvin will hook you up. The meat pies, everything. Boudin balls are good.
He brings that bread from South Louisiana.
Way down in South Louisiana, like way down there where Mr. Gerald is, like deep South Louisiana.
So good.
Yes.
I can't go there very often.
No, the bread's good. They even bring the pistolets. If you've never had a pistolet, look it up. Put you some crawfish etouffee in it.
So good. I need some chicken cracklings.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Me and Mr. Gerald gonna stand at Emerald's, and when everybody comes up to order something, I'm gonna be like, "It's like Louisiana. It's not real."
That was what. Oh my gosh! Say what Jay said.
Hey,
it cracked me up.
Pero DJ just got off the Jubilee, and if you watch an episode, I think it was the first one of the Jubilee, and they were describing Emerald's, and he said, "Man, go to Emerald's. It tastes like Louisiana if you've never been to Louisiana, and if you're from Louisiana, it tastes nothing like Louisiana." And I said,
"Perfect,
bingo."
That's perfect. He was like on the verge of offending the entire state of Louisiana, but then he corrected himself.
Then he was like, he crawfished, if you know that term, and he corrected himself before he had a whole state not him to come back in again.
Yeah, it was great.
But Emerald's is a decent.
It is good for what it is. It's good for cruise ship food.
Yeah, I tell people you got Louisiana culture being cooked by chefs from India.
Yeah.
And we could talk. Can I talk about this real quick? I can. Sure, it's our life.
Sure, do
but remember when we were in Nassau on the food tour and he told us the problem with, what's up, Julie? But the problem with the food in the Caribbean is now you have so many Jamaicans and Cubans and other islands coming and trying to cook Bahamian food, and they start putting their influence in it, and it gets further away. So that's why we go to that Bahamian restaurant, because it's the only one in Nassau that has nothing but Bahamian cooks from the Bahamas, not imported Jamaicans and Cubans and, oh man, where else do you say they come from?
All
Haiti.
over.
Yeah, a lot of people come from all over.
I don't know how to say that.
Guidon.
Yeah, he has a niece there. I might be from Louisiana, but there's still a lot of Louisiana
That's like
I can't pronounce.
Gooey Dan, Louisiana. Oh, Gooey Dan.
Gerald watched that. He saw whenever Jay said that.
We did too. I laughed. I was like, that was good.
What's up, Christy Flanagan? Hey, and thanks for joining us in Facebook world.
Hey, Miss Christy. I haven't been to the coffee shop lately to see her. Like every Friday for like 4 months, but me and my boy's supposed to go to the coffee shop this Friday.
Well, so I want to hop on our subject right quick. Does room location matter?
Does room location matter? Go.
No.
Yes.
I'm on the ship.
I'm gonna say yes. I thought about it. I got up here in my mind.
Okay. Well, why does it matter to you?
Why would it matter to me? It doesn't matter to me now, but why would it matter?
Why would it matter?
Because if I was going on a longer cruise, multiple back-to-backs or 20 day or 28 day, I feel like I would want the extra room just to be able to spread out, sit more places, have a balcony to see, things like that. Because I feel like if I went on a 21, 28 day cruise, I would really not want to be around that many people.
That's room type, not room location.
No, but room location has to deal with room type too. Because it does.
No.
There is not balcony rooms on deck one.
Then you wouldn't book a room on deck one.
I know. So my room location.
This is what we're talking about right here. This is what we're talking about. Because we were under the pizza place and it kept us up all night. Very noisy.
That's
that
what I'm
kind of
saying.
room location matter.
I'm talking about that.
No.
You let me talk
you're
about
wrong.
Nope. I'm
yes,
not.
Chris. Agree. I absolutely need a balcony in Alaska.
Well, we're going to Alaska next May,
And
so come. FRGC 3.0.
Allie says, I say yes. As a single mom, I like being central with my kiddo for easy meeting up. We almost always book a balcony on Lido. I agree. I like balconies on Lido.
Well, we got a lot of balconies available on the 45 group cruises we're associated with. So
Kim
come on,
says that absolutely matters. Jen says, yes, it matters if you have the funds. If you're looking for cheap, then no, it doesn't matter. Christy says, yes, it matters. We have not stayed under anything noisy like the pizza place before.
Yes.
We have stayed under Lido. We have stayed under the where they do the shows. What's that called?
I haven't never stayed under a show.
On the Vista.
We stayed in deck 3 at the head of the ship.
Yes,
the show
and the
was in
theater
front of us.
The theater was over us.
Not really.
Anyways, you could hear this. You could hear the shows. Let's see. Chris says we were under the kitchen on Dream. We heard them start breakfast every morning at about 3.
Every minting.
Julie, welcome back. So we've not stayed under anything. So like the shows are noisy when they're happening, but they don't go all night.
Exactly. And I'm glad Julie was not for our discussion of current temperatures and feels, because it probably feels wonderful where she is.
Probably.
And I'm just going to get off this live and go sweat to death watering my grass and bushes because I don't want them to die.
And I've already had a shower and washed my hair, so I'm going to let him have that one.
Hey,
Josie,
sister.
what's up? Lily DeBizo, Jimmy Patrick, what's up?
You know who that is?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Sister Jimmy.
I haven't thought about Lily DeBizo in like a long time.
Hey, there's Jeremy.
It's Josie. Did you say hey to Josie?
I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Josie, the purple minion.
Mr. Josh.
I still got your picture of Patrick's star on my wall in my office. I sure do. Sits there every day.
Jeremy and Cheryl, what's up?
Hey, y'all gonna come see us Friday night in a couple weeks? Come to the hotel. Come check us, visit us.
Jen, okay, that's important. If you have a balcony, watch where smoking areas are. I have never thought about that, actually.
So
that's
usually the back end of the ship.
That's good information right there now, friend.
Very interesting.
Sauce Girls rule. Woo!
We're gonna miss y'all on this cruise.
I know.
We had such a great time.
See, I miss you. She said hi.
Oh, Josie, the purple minion.
So anyway,
it does matter to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me on a 7-day cruise.
Room type doesn't matter to me. Room location matters to me.
So we've got we got a new room coming up. The kids don't, but we do.
What's up, Carrie? Do y'all need to book another cruise?
Hey, Carrie.
Facebook is popping
She's
tonight.
usually accusing her husband of booking cruises normally.
That's what she should book one and
Without
surprise him.
Yeah. That sounds like a great idea.
Christy says, I want a balcony that adjoins. How can we get that? So you
book early?
Yeah, pretty much. Book early. If you want, so if your room doesn't adjoin, but your balconies do, some of the dividers open, and you just have to talk to your room steward about opening them.
Yes. And so here's my motto.
Josie would like you to know she's not a purple minion.
That's to be determined. Anyway, here's my motto about cruises and wanting to get a good deal. Book early and often.
Yeah.
So book your cruises early and book as often as you can.
Definitely often.
Especially with a man.
Hold on just a minute. I was opening the Facebook chat.
So anyway, book early and often. It's a good motto to live by.
It really is. Carrie says yes.
That's why we will be announcing 4.0 at some point in the fall. We had another discussion with Philip yesterday.
We talked about it again today.
Oh, I wasn't involved in that one. I was
with said party.
Oh, I was at the JOB.
Yeah. I was also at the JOB. I had orientation today with my students and their parents. But anyways, so, back to room location.
Yes.
Until I stay under the galley and have an issue with it, or under the pizza place and have an issue with it, or, something like that and have an issue, I'm saying for me that room location doesn't matter.
Didn't we not stay in a room one time we heard them dragging the deck chairs?
If we did, it's not bad enough that it
or was that somebody with us that they heard them dragging the deck chairs?
I don't remember. I don't remember. But again, what is Christy wants to know what is FRGC 5.0? We have no idea.
It's 2027.
Okay, 4.0. 4.0 is actually in the works of being planned. We don't know yet. We're going to release that information in
the fall,
October, November-ish.
It'll give people 18 months to pay for it. It's Philip's senior trip, so it's really up to what the old Filipino wants to do.
So I'm interested to see.
It will be the end of May because we're sticking with the end of May.
Aunt Linda, J-Lo is right here.
Oh, Aunt Linda wanted to see J-Lo? Oh, I thought who she
there
is.
She is.
She got her
grand appearance.
She's got her summer shave down.
Yep. So she's a tiny dog now. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. All right. Carrie says we need a July 2026 Alaska cruise, 20th anniversary. Well, we're doing Alaska in 2025.
Yeah, but she'd still go to Alaska in 2026.
Well, I think she means with us. I'm just going out there. She means with us.
No. Your 20th anniversary, don't spend it with us. Spend it with you and your spouse.
Yeah.
Alaska 2026 season has not been announced yet.
No, it has not.
May hasn't even been fully released, like hardly at all.
Yeah. Dr. Cherie says room location doesn't matter to me, just as long as I have a balcony above the 9th deck if possible. Why above the 9th deck?
Wait, that's really specific if it doesn't matter to you.
So I want to know why above the 9th deck. What is below you that you don't want? Christy wants Alaska 20. I got you. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to J-Lo. Carrie says for us to come and join them in Alaska 2026. I am super excited for Alaska.
We would have to get Philip talked into it for a senior trip, but I don't know after we're going to Alaska 2025. He's got a couple of different things floating around in his head. He's bouncing off of. We'll probably let him be up here for the announcement of it because actually he can come up here anytime he wants to. Because usually Mallory does, but she's not here tonight. She's
not here. She's staying out with a friend.
So, he'll probably come up here and make the announcement.
Let's see here.
Really think about it. It's only about 3 months away from the announcement.
Right. It's not far at all.
All right, that's J-Lo. She's going back on the floor.
All right. I'm trying to get my
So hey, look, so
Cat
think
pulled
about
up
it. I know right now it's us, the Huddles, and Aunt Linda and Uncle Lupe. So, if you can't go to Alaska,
Christy says tell Philip Hawaii.
come to that's gonna be a far shot with Philip. Philip
Well, they don't do Hawaii in the summer.
I know, but Philip wouldn't do it anyway. Come to New Orleans with
I'm
us.
super excited.
Go to Boo on the Bayou group cruise.
I'm
with us.
so
That's gonna be
excited to
awesome.
go eat yummy New Orleans food.
Let's show you around New Orleans.
Dr. Sheree says, because my husband hates lower decks, and if I can get him on a ship, he has to be high up the ship. Well, there you go.
Well, you
So you say if you can get him on a ship, does he not like to cruise very much? Now, he's coming to Alaska with us.
I know.
So does he not like to cruise? I know and obviously he's, for obvious reasons, he's not coming this month. I know why, but
tell him to come in New Orleans. I'll take him out to eat.
everybody said hi to you, J-Lo.
We'll go eat some really good beignets and breakfast.
Yeah, I'm super
I
excited.
will tell you, there's no other food city to cruise out of as good as New Orleans in the continental United States.
No, not even a little bit.
I can't talk about Europe. Never. Well, I've been to Europe, just not on a cruise, so I can't speak to that.
Yeah.
Of going out of Barcelona or Rome or any of those other places.
She said, no, he is not a cruiser like she is.
Mm.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, not awesome that he's not a cruiser, but like awesome that you know what he likes when he wants to cruise and that you have family that will cruise with you.
And he supports your cruise addiction.
He does. He does.
We also support your cruise addiction.
Well, I totally support your cruise addiction.
Dr. Sheree will also become one of the lady sauce girls upon FRGC2. I told Amanda she's got to get some t-shirts made. After this cruise. Yeah, we talked about it.
Christy said best food in the world, New Orleans or Lafayette.
I don't know about Lafayette, Christy. I'll talk about that one. Lafayette's okay.
Let's see. Julie loves to cruise out of New Orleans. Well,
so here you go, Julie. Come down with us. So I give Christy things though. There are two different kinds of types of food, New Orleans and Lafayette. So I can agree to it to some extent.
Julie, if you'd like to cruise with us out of New Orleans, we're doing it October 26th of 2025.
And it's gonna be really cold where you live by then. So
yeah. So I'm really looking forward to this actually a lot.
So I had to retract my statement. What Christy said.
Yeah.
New Orleans and Lafayette, two different types of food, but yes.
So, Dr. Sheree, we'll talk about it on FRGC if you can be a sauce girl or not. I mean, you've really got to have the party vibes to be a sauce girl. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
However, if the music is terrible, the sauce girls will not come out of retirement. Just saying.
No, I looked at it. We watched that band.
But are they still going to be on there in 25 days?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't get down with no bad band.
No, this band's pretty good. They have some parts where what are the violin people called?
Violinist?
No. What are they called? Celestial Strings. They have them come play. They have them come play. They have some brass people come play. So yeah, they do a pretty good job.
Celestial Strings is actually that trio of girls.
I know.
That's their name. Are they on the Jubilee?
I don't know, but that's what they called them on the video I seen.
Anyways.
So I don't know. Daggone, quit asking so many questions. You ask them questions, not me.
I'm sorry.
I just know what was on the video I was watching.
I am though. I'm your girl for singing and dancing. You're in. You're in. It's all it takes, really. You don't have to sing good or dance good. You just have to know how to have a good time.
And at several points throughout the night, they will ask if Amanda's intoxicated, and I just have to tell them no. She's high on life.
She's just having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, I will talk. You know my number. Call me.
In all honesty, Christy, for Alaska 2026, you're probably 4 months before they'll release it, possibly, give or take.
Yeah. I'm kind of watching that one pretty close. I got somebody wanting to do actually a land and sea trek. So we're wanting to book that like ASAP.
You know what? Y'all just.
Oh. Christy said I was talking to you. She was talking to you about food.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Well, shoot, we need to book you to a trip anyway. There she is. She is. Dr. Sheree cannot wait for her to be a sauce girl.
there's 3 sauce girls on this cruise coming up.
I'm really
and they're
excited.
looking for new members.
I mean, we're always recruiting.
Always recruiting.
Dr. Cherie says, natural high is the best to have. We are twins, Amanda. It really is. You know what? If you can't have a good time, then what are we doing with ourselves? Aunt Linda says, are there any cabins for January 26th? Yes, there are. Shoot me a message and I will get you taken care of.
Oh, for a hot tropic like it's hot?
Tropic like it's hot.
I would love. Hey, here's the deal. I want to make a deal with somebody in here, Dr. Cherie or Aunt Linda. If one of y'all are coming on a cruise with us, I will trade you something from Louisiana for some tamales. Just saying.
Do they live in tamale country?
Yes, they live in South Texas.
Then yes, they do.
I will trade you cracklings, pralines, something you can eat before you get on the cruise ship.
So what are you eating these before you get on the cruise?
Absolutely, I'll eat them before I get on the cruise.
Well, I mean, not just you. I want some too.
Absolutely, maybe. I'm 60% sure that it 100% won't happen. No.
Yes.
Nope. That's my aunt. You don't get no tamales from my aunt. No joking.
I'll cancel your cruise.
Don't bother me.
I know what she meant to say, but when this pops up, beer or chicken, beef or chicken,
Either one.
or pork.
Look at me, Dr. Cherie. Do I look like? I'm almost 300 pounds.
He doesn't turn much food down.
Hey, look, I know y'all see me on video, but when you see me in real life, it's a whole nother world.
People are like, "Oh, you really are big."
Yeah, I remember Jeremy and Cheryl when she met me in Miami. She goes, "Your voice really does sound like that," and I'm like,
Laura would like beer tamales.
"That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my sister right there."
Oh, that's hysterical.
I love Laura.
And we're going to be bringing in some, maybe. I mean, Josh doesn't need them all. We're going to bring some yummy treats from Iowa.
We are?
Yeah, are we
For
not?
who? No, I'm eating them all.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're so stupid.
I'm going to eat
Eddie Lugo says you're actually his twin.
I am.
I mean, y'all are almost the same height.
100%.
Got the same haircut.
I'm his bodyguard. He's my bodyguard.
Jeremy says, yep, he's taller than me. He's also taller than me.
Thank you, Dr. Cherie.
We like food.
I don't, here's the deal. In Louisiana, and this is everywhere, though, people like in Louisiana act like we're the only state that have this, but a lot of memories, great times happen around food from all kinds of cultures. But in Louisiana, we try to act like we're the only state that really does that. But I know Texas, with the huge Hispanic influence and stuff, has a lot of great family gatherings and eatings, and
1,000%.
And that's what we do. We like to eat. That's why it's going to be really, really loud in the dining room.
Y'all.
Ooh.
It's going to be so epic.
Who got the video? Was it Trevor on FRGC1? Got the guy that got in the chair and was like twerking in the chair, and security made him come get down?
I
think it was Trevor.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so hey, if you're with us, don't get in the chairs in the dining room and do any twerking. Have witnessed that security will tell you to get out of the seat.
And he said, Josh is my heavenly light from above.
No, that's the glare off my head when it's freshly shaven. See, like,
Miss Barbara, hey.
See, look.
What are you doing?
I'm showing my heavenly glow from my head.
It is so much fun.
Hey, Miss Barbara.
This is Miss Barbara. So I know you haven't met Miss Barbara.
I haven't. Hey, Miss Barbara.
This is Miss Barbara, who's going on the Disney cruise.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Bill, the best beard on YouTube.
Yeah.
From Warm Strong Adventures. And we got 3 Michigan people in here tonight.
It's like the Michiganders.
Mr. Bill, we got somebody from the Upper Peninsula somewhere, like up in here.
Up in the hand, over the bridge, through the rainbow, and over the woods. I don't know.
Through the woods.
I know.
To Grandma's house she went.
Not to make fun.
We got Maine, 3 Michiganers.
We got Louisiana.
And we even got Louisiana.
Laura's texting me during the live, y'all.
Laura, quit being rude.
Anyways.
Hey, Mr. Bill, we asked a question. You cruise a lot. So, Mr. Bill, this question for you real quick since you just hopped in here. Does room location matter to you?
Not type, but location.
I went off on a tangent about
room type.
Everything.
Question.
Yes. So
yes, and I'm gonna actually hop back on that question.
He just got off Margaritaville.
He did. I'm curious how that went.
Yes, I'm too.
I stayed on deck one when Teresa and I took Mallory for her birthday.
You did.
And I'm gonna tell you, I liked it. I'm
gonna tell you what I liked was what ship were we on? Chris and Tiffany when we met on the Dream.
The Dream.
Like the cove, was there a cove? Yeah, cove balcony. I like the cove balcony.
Yeah,
never stayed.
We haven't done one yet.
We're staying in a square room this time.
Laura, if you send Sauce Girls shirts, I'm gonna lose it.
So we're staying in a square. Is our room square? No, that's what J and D. They stayed in a square room. What are we staying in?
We have a premium interior.
So which means we got a couch.
Which means we have a balcony room without a balcony or a window.
So that means we got a couch.
It means we have a couch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yep. People are called yoppers, and we tease people downstate are trolls because they live under the bridge. Oh, that is hilarious!
Wow,
that is really actually quite hilarious.
Y'all sound like us. People where Mr. Gerald and them live call us Yankees because we live in North Louisiana, or they tell us we're from Southern Arkansas, which is close to the truth, but not the truth.
So Eddie says, as long as I have an accessible cabin, it doesn't matter, but the closer to the elevators, the better. Yeah. So what Eddie's telling you right here is that Eddie books typically pretty early because accessible cabins, there aren't very many of them, and they go quick.
When we were on the Spirit, me and Mallory went in that accessible cabin. Man, that balcony was huge.
It's Monday.
I know. It's Troy freaking Olsen from New Mexico.
Allie, I have been called worse.
But did you go?
It's pronounced Youpers.
Youpers. Uppers. Youpers.
Oh,
anyway.
Anywho, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
If I call what Mr. Gerald and them are called, I would have to put an animal name and some of them stars that Emily used. And we're just rednecks is what we are. I'm not a redneck, by the way. I'm country.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Laura Huddleston.
So if you ever meet me and you say, man, Josh, you really are red. I'm like,
so you're going to notice that those of you cruising with us on FRGC2, get Josh or me even, and Mr. A-Bear beside each other, and you're going to hear two completely different accents. Completely different. Yeah, same 100%. State, different accents. Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny.
Well, here's the crazy thing. I know people from down south that don't have an accent that sound like us.
Yes.
It's just, it depends on.
Brian did it for you.
And Mr. Gerald could probably attest to this better than I could, but it depends on how long your family carried on the French heritage and how long they spoke it and all those kind of
Brian
things.
Did it for you.
Yes. Or Cajun.
And now Oklahoma is here.
Well, Chris and Tiffany was here.
Well, I know, but they ain't chatting.
Hey, Miss Norma.
And she said that.
Tell Mr. Roger I said hello.
Hey, Miss Norma, check your text messages. I texted you about something.
She did, Miss Norma. I don't know what it was, but she said she did.
You don't even know I texted her.
I don't know. I'm just here for entertainment value.
Eddie Lugo would like you to know that they're called Yankees, but we are Mets fans. Big difference.
No. That guy wrote that song for Motel 6, I've Been Everywhere, Man. That was written by Eddie Lugo. I've been everywhere.
No, it would be I've lived everywhere.
Yes, I've lived everywhere, man.
Eddie, I don't think anybody has lived in more states than you that's in this chat tonight.
Gary Manning, but he's not in the chat.
He's lived in more states than Eddie Lugo.
Gary Manning's lived everywhere.
Yeah, Gary Manning's been all over the United States.
Gary Manning
Speaking of the
is an anomaly.
The traveling Mannings who aren't here tonight are traveling
to be here.
Are
they will be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes, I'm super excited.
They're going to church with us Sunday to hear Philip play.
Not us.
Me and Philip. And maybe J-Lo. I'll take J-Lo church.
Speaking of next Monday.
God almighty.
Let's read this comment first. I did have a cruise ship in port last Wednesday, though. My pup and I walked by as it was leaving port to watch it sail away. Oh, that's fun.
Is it one of them like Great Lake ships, like Viking cruises or something? Or was it one of the big cruise? Like they got some decent sized cruise ships too.
Sauce Girls rule, Jeremy. You know it.
That's probably Miss Cheryl.
Troy says, I've lived in 8 states. How many, Eddie, you got?
42.
Eddie has 66. 66. 6. And worked in 46. So let's talk about a week from today.
What about it?
I won't be here.
Sweet. Well, your laptop won't be here neither because you'll have to have it in case you got to work.
Yep.
So we won't be live next Monday night. I just thought about that.
Me too. I am going to see some friends in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. And Philip won't be here because he'll be at church camp. So it would be an hour live of me and J-Lo talking about absolutely nothing.
Eating snacks.
So, hey, all you new people, make sure you come back in 2 weeks because we'll be here.
Alex says, yeah, a Great Lakes. It was the Pearl Mist. Not sure what line.
Yeah. So anyway, back to this Sunday. Philip is playing this Sunday. So Gary and Teresa's staying to go watch Philip play the bass in Big Church.
Let's see.
No.
Aunt Linda says they were in Austin, Texas this last weekend. That's 65 miles from where I live. They were there, and they were there with the originators of, well, I mean, I say that.
Carnival Cruising Podcast.
Well, but Thomas is part of that too, but he wasn't there. So they were with Trevor and Megan. So they were with half of the originators of Carnival Cruising Podcast.
Yes.
And then they're coming here and spending the 4th with us, and we're going to eat lots of yummy food and hang out and play games and sweat.
Yeah, because I'm rolling the big pit out, I think, 4th of July.
Yes.
And going to cook that morning.
And so we'll have lunch so we can get him in before it's just like.
Oh, yeah. It'll be 90-something by the time lunch comes. I ain't even going to have my tent out. I'm going to be sitting in the garage with my little squirrel cage fan blowing up.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. But that's okay. We love it. Why does my eye itch so bad? Oh, my goodness.
Because you're telling tales. Now your neck itches. You got the heebie-jeebies.
No, my eye really does itch.
You keep your cooties over there. Stop touching me. Anyway, hey, so, all right. Well, if y'all all talked about room location matters, does room type matter? Is it the cruise that picks the room type? Or is it the length of cruise that picks the room type?
Yeah, I mean, like an Alaska cruise, I want a balcony.
Our kids are not getting a balcony. They're staying across the hall.
Yeah, we told them when they want a balcony to walk across all the hours because they're
or book their own balcony.
Yeah. And then I would say for a long cruise, I'd want a balcony. Like, and I'm talking, when I say a long cruise, I'm talking about like a world cruise.
Did Eddie and Laura do balcony on their back-to-back on the Panorama this time around?
I think so. Laura, did y'all do a balcony? I think they did. Yeah, so if I'm going like, you know, a Around the World long, I want a balcony. I mean, probably anything over a month, I'd want a balcony, honestly.
I think anything over 10 days, I'd want one. Because back to my point where you rudely interrupted me earlier in the live, that my deal is once you get on there, it's cool to see all those people and get to experience all those people. But at some point, you want some quietness and have a little bit of room to breathe and stuff. So you get that with a balcony room versus, you know, I know we've mentioned on a lot of times, we ate breakfast on the Breeze, our first cruise during the C word or at the end of the C word or the middle of it or whenever it actually truly ended or began. I don't know. But anyway, the guy that had the second most cruise days in Carnival, and he was up like 1,600 days at that point. And straight interior rooms all the time. And so Super Mario from Royal Caribbean, all interior rooms. And I don't know if it's because you're cruising by yourself, you can handle an interior room better. But I'm thinking, you know, if you got your spouse, you want a little bit more room to stretch out and move around. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's read through these comments. Troy says, on the subject of snacks, they had 3 levels of jalapenos at Walmart. It looked like jalapeno waterfall because everyone in New Mexico makes jalapeno poppers for the 4th of July.
I love jalapeno poppers.
Miss Norma says, yes, Roger and her room location matters. And I can attest to that because I have booked their last couple of cruises.
And Mr. Rogers peaky.
Yes. Allie says, I'm so spoiled by a balcony, but I would book an interior if I needed to cut costs. But we only cruise 2 to 3 times a year. We book interiors, but we book 2 rooms. So if we only booked 1, we would book a balcony. Kim says, I need natural light, so no interior for me, but I like ocean view. You know what I like about ocean view is the big seat in the window.
Yeah.
Eddie says, we did a 14-day cruise with the Bliss, and it was an ocean view. I could do a long cruise. I could do a 14-day with a window.
Yeah, I like the natural sunlight deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big, like, I do that at work. I open my blinds in my office just so because I like that sunlight.
So do I.
Mm-hmm.
Jen says we mostly pick balcony rooms unless we are booking a quick cruise in between cruises. Then it's usually interior.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald says I always get a balcony, but might try an interior room one day. I really like the interior rooms because I like it really, really dark when I go to sleep. Like, can't see your hand in front of your face kind of dark. Like, I stick a towel at the bottom of the door that leads out to the hallway because the light from the hallway is coming in, like that kind of dark. So that's why I like interior rooms.
I don't care. I sleep.
Laura says they're about to do their first interior on the Jubilee.
Really?
Well, every time they upgrade. Every single time. So they book interior and then they upgrade. So
well, Laura, quit upgrading.
Troy says we're cheap. Interior for us, and I get up at 5 and go on the highest deck to watch the sunrise. I mean, I'm here for it.
I will
Anthony,
film. I will do
wow. Said I stayed next to the anchors on deck 2. Pretty noisy when mooring. I bet that was
Never
noisy.
thought about that.
Yeah.
Right next to that clink, 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 clink.
I bet that was super noisy. Allie said, my son got so messed up by our last interior. He never knew what time of day it was. I know that's an issue for many. It is for us. We tend to sleep later. And so then we're like, ooh, we got to get up. So that would be the only issue, I would say.
I promise you though, folks, Sunday I will be there for C-Day brunch.
Yes.
I may not go to C-Day brunch the rest of the cruise, but I will be there that Sunday morning.
Monica says, I will try to upgrade, but only if it's a good deal. And, you know, half the time I see these upgrade offers, and they are not good deals.
Remember Gary and Teresa got one, like, to give up their room, but they were going to move them into the nose of the ship on a deck lower?
Yeah, I was like,
hey, pay more, and we're going to put you on a 2 decks lower in the nose of the ship.
So,
and it literally was the last room.
Interesting.
In the nose.
On the Jubilee, we're staying on deck 9.
Are we? I didn't even know that.
All the way forward.
Are we near the rooms that are on the front of the ship?
We are. Like, it's our room, and then you turn the corner, and it's the forward-facing balcony.
Sweet. Maybe ain't nobody staying in there. We can go film one.
We know one person is.
We do?
Yeah, Kim Sensman.
Oh,
I told you that.
Miss Kim, we need to come film your room. Thank you.
So
not me. Amanda will come.
Anyways, yeah. So we're like all the way forward. So I'm interested to see.
Is Miss Kim staying on the same deck as us?
Yes, like a few doors down. Brian says, and I like this: have a good agent and get a good room. Yes.
Here we go.
Thanks. I'm his agent. If y'all didn't know, him and Carrie. Yeah.
This whole live pub and business, folks.
I mean, that's really what we're here for.
Not entertainment. Exactly.
Kim gave you a thumbs up, and she gave me a thumbs up.
Hey, absolutely. Because that's the last thing I need is somebody like, I seen Josh going to some lady's room.
Yeah, so those are the forward-facing extended balconies up there. Dr. Shrey's on the 9th floor. Awesome.
Hey, if you're in the back,
we will not come to your room.
It'll take us 22 minutes to get back. Because I remember on the Mardi Gras, we did postcards, and I think I walked 14 miles putting out postcards.
That's so long.
I was like, we're never doing postcards ever again.
I'm curious to see how the extended balcony on 9 will be. My loves the balcony. I'm going to go with I love the balcony. Let's see. Monica said we enjoyed our ocean view, maybe. We enjoyed our ocean view in the very aft watching waves. I think I would like that.
See, has anybody stayed in the balcony in the back of the ship? I wonder if hearing that just off the tail end of the ship, like
amazing.
If it was cool enough to have the door open.
Okay, it was supposed to say wife. So Kim is doing back-to-back, and she's doing the week prior because just a few days before that is a milestone birthday for her.
Was she?
Yes.
Awesome, Miss Kim.
And
your first time gambling will be on the slot pool.
So we moved room location so we could keep her in the same room for both weeks.
Oh,
which happened to be one of the forward-facing extended balconies on deck 9, just around the corner from us.
Are you going to go out and film an episode of Titanic?
I hate when they play that stupid Titanic song on cruises. Jen says, love the view on the balcony back of the ship, just not the smoke from the funnel. There's another thing to take into consideration. What is it with the smoke? Does it follow you?
They say smoke follows
beauty.
That's what they say at our deer camp, and I'm like, every time I see the smoke going to somebody, I'm like, but you're not pretty though. You're an ugly old dude.
Oh man,
they're all my family, so I can call them ugly old dudes.
She said Ash. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Cherie's forward. What? What's your room number? Let's see how close we are. This
was a surprise cruise for Dr. Cherie, so Amanda don't have none of her information.
Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on. Hold up. Let me put my room number.
And the view was great. See, I think if you were on like an Alaska cruise where you maybe could open the door some at night and hear the coolness of it, because the humidity would be brutal in the Caribbean in the summer.
Can we just talk about the fact I just booked 2 families on a Spirit cruise over Thanksgiving this year, and they went on that cruise because I told them that was our favorite ship, and it really is, and I love that ship, and I'm really excited for them.
Wait a second, it's your favorite ship? You gave up one of the XL class ships?
I loved the Spirit. I really did.
You gave up the XL class ships?
Yeah, I think so. All right, my premium interior.
I'm going Spirit, Dream / Breeze, same ship.
All right, Dr. Cherie, I'm putting my room number in the chat for you. There you go.
Then an XL class.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like XL class is like, like here, and like Spirit's like here. I mean,
see, I love Vegas, but also love Dollywood.
Right. I mean, I love the food options on the XL class ships.
Except for the street eats. You're not a big fan of that.
It's got to get better. I'm going to try it again.
I'm going to try it again.
Try it again.
Hey, so here's a tidbit for
She's not far from it. She's in 9206 and we're 9215.
What?
I'm going to come knock on your door at 5 o'clock in the morning.
She's not, because she ain't going to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. This morning when I went in to wake her up and I was like, hey, coffee's ready. Y'all seen that video? You see that video of that guy goes to pet his wife and that little dog goes, whoa, I don't know what you did.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Breeze Jubilee Venezia.
The Venezia is so pretty. It's so pretty.
What ship are we going to Alaska on?
The Luminosa.
Is the Luminosa the same as Venezia?
Mm-mm.
What's that?
Mm-mm. Troy said, I like street eats, but that and gelato were closed a lot. So street eats is only open for lunch.
Well,
and gelato's open for lunch, but it's open a little bit late.
Troy, stop with your bad news. Debbie Downer.
Kim says Jubilee and then Dream.
So anybody going on FRGC 2.0, we're going to meet at the back of the ship by the hot dog / Indian / gelato / shacks. We may go, depending on what time we get on, we may go do muster first and then run back.
Absolutely do muster first.
Well, it depends on where our muster station is. If not, go back there. We'll be somewhere.
Yeah, we'll go pin down a couple of tables.
Look for all the people in this color shirt and the baby.
And the baby shirt is blue.
I know, but still.
I'm so excited. Well, we need to wrap this up because my eye still itches. And I really want to scratch it.
Well, lean your head off the screen. I know your head's huge, but I mean, you can get it off the screen. Y'all seen that? At least see how much the screen shook? That's spousal abuse.
I am sick of your mouth tonight.
Ain't my fault you got the cooties. Ow! Stop.
Ow! Stop it.
You'll be like Adam and kick your ankle. Cheer. Where's Adam?
I'm sure y'all are ready for a week of this.
I don't talk to her when I'm on a cruise, so it'll be okay.
Don't?
No.
Oh.
I just film you.
That's news to me.
I'll let you do. You talk. You and Laura and Teresa talk so much. I don't want me and Gary just sit there and
Happy 4th of July.
Yes, happy 4th of July night, Chris. But anyway, we are fixing to wrap it up on the for real though, because I got to go water my grass so it don't catch on fire.
Oh shoot, Dr. Shrie's all the way aft. Well, I'm still gonna come knock on your door. I'm not.
90. Is she on our side or the other side? Are we even number?
We're an even number.
Oh man, she's on the other side and the back. Holy cow! I'm not walking 2.5 miles.
No, we're even number. She's just sits on the back.
No, she's not an even number.
Oh, we're not an even number.
We are even number.
No, we're 9215. I don't remember.
That's
Kim.
Oh. Yeah, okay. We're both odd numbers. You're still a mile and a half away.
I don't know where we are. We're 9215. Yeah, that's right.
Still a mile and a
Will
half.
says, hey, y'all been lurking. Everyone have a good evening. Happy 4th of July.
Happy
Same
4th.
to you.
I hope everybody has a wonderful 4th of
Katina,
July.
long day. Just got home. Going to be team replay, but wanted to say hi. Thanks for hopping in.
There's our main person. And Julie was our California person. Julie and them's got beautiful weather in California.
But we want every one of you a happy 4th of July.
Yeah, enjoy it. It's going to be good. We're going to have the Mannings here. If Gary hits Amanda in the face with a burrito again this year, I will put it on YouTube. So, hey, we'll meet halfway.
We at the middle stairway.
Hey, ain't that a song? I'll meet you halfway.
Anyways, don't forget while we're celebrating what we're celebrating.
Yes.
And celebrate it appropriately and safely.
Our independence to be able to go on a cruise.
Yes.
And eat food that's not good for you.
That's right. Anyway,
hey, remember, give a thumbs up. Make sure the thumbs up goes a long way to helping our videos go way out.
And if you're new and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that too.
Hey, subscribe, give us leave comments. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Instagram has turned into nothing but advertisements. Facebook, join a private group and the business group, whichever you want to do. Anyway, hey, remember, as always, the good Lord loves you.
We love you.
And if you have luggage,
you should be traveling.
Peace, cruise.
Happy July the 4th.
Happy 4th.